Hello?
Oil.
Oh my goodness, I'm so excited.
I was like, did you call this weekend?
Wow! Yes! Wow! Yes! I'm gonna tell my tale. Come on. Listen.
Love.
Yes!
Right? Whenever I don't feel well, my mom makes me cook.
Yeah, and then you get that marrow in there. I remember I used to have this one prep cook that worked with me. His name was Neto, and Neto was from, I think he was from Argentina, or no, he's from Brazil. And he used to make the soup, and it was like, he put like calabasas, and he put the chicken in there, and he put the onions in there. The chicken stuff, and he put a lot of turmeric.
Yeah.
This was like a bright yellow soup, right? But it had all this squash and everything. And every time I get like sick, you know, because you don't not go to work when you're sick, right?
Yeah.
Or back before COVID. Yeah. He'd always make that soup for us.
Nice.
He's the photographer.
We've hired a photographer. His name is Mr. Karen.
The photographer. So yeah, you got
Like,
you got headphones.
Yeah, we will later on Instagram. No, it'll go up in a while.
Put your headphones on, guys. Wire on the left side.
Don't mind. I don't mean to interrupt you, but yes, throw those on. Cool. And
You can
Danny-
move this around. Like if there's any noises on it, it won't pick it up on the radio.
Got it. Well, Mari is a all-day vet. She knows the drill.
Welcome back. Welcome back, y'all.
It's been a while.
It's been
Is my hat not working in this?
No, it looks
I think it
great.
works.
You look, yeah.
I think it works. So if we can have you pull that down and get it
Tiny.
about do Troy your levels here?
Yeah, check.
How do you how's everything sound for
It
you?
sounds great. Yeah.
Marty, anything too loud?
I don't think so.
And let me hear you talk one more time.
Hello.
Hello.
It is me.
Yes, an all
It
day
is
vet.
I.
You
It
came
is
in
I.
here with Steve. And at the
Yeah.
time it was Sweet Ritual.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you've been on your ventures since then.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's great to have you back.
Yeah. Thanks.
I know we touched base right when COVID started.
I want to hear about the ventures.
Yes, but Chef Troy, Chef Mari Soto, welcome to the Austin All Day Podcast.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for having us.
And you are mixing up some.
Oh yeah, tell us
Some
about
hot
this.
toddies here. So we're doing a little bit of honey, some hot water, and then this simple syrup I made that has some hackberry and some chili pekin from Runge, Texas. There's some land out there I film on, as well as some orange and some grapefruit, I believe.
So we all from Texas here in
And
this
some
class?
glitter. Yeah.
Yeah, got to have the edible glitter.
Yeah, put some glitter in there, you know. I like to jazz it up. So,
Beautiful.
Yeah.
And where's the
Spoiling us.
Where's the okay? So we're drinking a toddy, but we're using gin.
Yeah, we're doing a gin toddy.
A
Yeah.
gin toddy.
I'm a big gin guy, and you know we're drinking the Austin Reserve gin from Revolution Spirits.
Thank you,
It's my
Revolution.
buddies.
Yep, yeah.
Oh,
Forrest is amazing. Yeah, so his gin is just so good, and that's such a cool location out there.
Nice. Very cool. Well, thank you for mixing those up.
We'll be drinking some warm drinks on the Austin.
Yeah,
All
it's
Day
a cold
podcast.
day.
Cold weather.
Marty brought some soup.
Yeah, we got soup.
Soup and toddies.
Gotta
Cal-
love boil.
Oh man, you can't go wrong with that.
So while you're getting those going, why don't we catch up a little? What have you been up to? You're now a fully private chef.
Yep. Yep.
Ooh.
Fully functioning private chef. Yeah.
Excellent.
It's been really great.
Yes, you prefer this over the grind of the kitchen?
I think I do.
It's great because you get that like one-on-one interaction with
Yeah.
your group rather than like being either behind closed doors in a kitchen or in an open kitchen. You get to have that sort of
Yeah.
bonding.
Yeah.
Troy mentioned it's for one family before we started recording, yeah?
Yeah. Right now it's for one family, and that's my full time. And then I'm starting to take private dinners.
Yeah.
Cool.
So as people
Danny's
are
into
starting
that?
to get together, it's been nice. What?
Danny's into that. You guys might
Yeah.
want to collaborate with him.
Yeah, for sure.
I like cooking.
Yeah, I like interacting with people like in real time as they're having the food. And I think over the years of just doing all kinds of different things, I've come to the realization that that's where my passion lies is, I get the most out of definitely cooking, but also just providing some sort of like seeing the reactions of people to, and talking to people about food. So.
And you get to build that relationship with them, especially if you're like a one-on-one with them. You're cooking
Yeah.
for them 5-6 times a week.
Yeah.
and you get to understand them, and they build that trust. So then they don't even have to ask you what to cook them. You just cook for them, and
Yeah.
it's a cool thing.
Yeah, and the family that I'm cooking for right now, they're really awesome people, and they have 2 little boys, and it's been fun to like cook for kids.
Yeah. How old are the kids?
One just turned 9 and 6.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so they're not like afraid of food really, but
That's
there are
always good.
times where it's like I left them some like chicken and beets today with some other stuff, and I was like, maybe the pink looking chicken because of the beets is not gonna fly. So I was like, there's also white rice, like coconut rice. So it's been cool to get them to kind of open up their palates too, and like introduce them to new stuff. So.
Definitely. And it sounds like this family they're very they're foodies. They're
Yeah,
foodies.
for sure.
Because there's plans maybe in the pipeline for growth with the family,
Yeah,
right? Is that right?
Totally. Yeah, they're planning on they're in the works of building a new house, and so I'm helping them develop like a commercial kitchen. They're talking about putting in there, and really investing in like the entertainment aspect of the house. So it's going to be a lot of fun.
So
That's
have you
a fun
noticed a
family.
change throughout the, like prior to 2020, and then, with the way that you are with this family? Have you seen the sort of like I think that through this, people have spent a lot of time at home. They've upped their home game. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So now people are going to want to entertain more in their houses rather than going out to eat.
Yeah, totally. Well, and I think so. I started with them in just a few months ago.
Okay.
But I used to personal chef a couple years ago, and I did it with multiple families, and I just took on so many clients that I like overworked myself. And at the time I was very like, yes, I can do that. Yes, I can do that. And like didn't set enough boundaries
Thank
for
you so
myself.
much,
So
Troy.
I had to kind of step back from it. And it's been really refreshing to come into this now and provide like restaurant quality food with, just people who appreciate it. And yeah, it's just been, it's been refreshing.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Glad to
Well, I
hear the
mean,
story.
with the COVID, everybody took such a crazy hit. It lined up perfectly.
Yeah.
And you were pretty passionate about like the vegan kind of stuff, right? Last time you were in here.
Yeah.
Is that still? Do you incorporate that stuff, or they?
So they actually used to be vegan.
Did they?
So they're very open to all kinds of
That's
cuisine.
exciting.
Yeah. So
it's kind of cool when somebody used to. Because I used to be vegan.
Really converted.
So
Yeah.
they're in the cool club.
yeah.
I decided.
Well, and for me, it's like I've spent so many years just diving into every kind of cuisine that I could. And I mean, the beautiful thing about food is that it'll be never ending. Like I can continue diving into all kinds of food.
It's an insatiable
And-
desire.
Yeah. And I like thrive off of that.
Sure.
So in a really sick way. So I'm just like constantly putting myself in positions where I can just learn more. And it's really paid off, especially
That's
where
the way
I'm
to
at
do
now.
it.
So, yeah.
I'd take one quick second. Troy, you made these drinks, but
yeah.
are you guys fans of Johnson's Backyard Garden?
Oh, of
yeah.
course.
Do you guys order from there at all because you're at the Capitol, but with the private chef, do you ever pick up any produce from them?
Yeah, I go to farmers markets and
Well, here, take some
pick up
farm
stuff.
bucks.
Yeah, have some farm bucks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks, man.
I know Ada from there, so yeah. Ada.
the Ada's our
really great
gal.
friend, Yeah.
That's right. That's
Yeah.
right. Would you like some farm bucks?
Sure, why not?
Who doesn't want farm bucks, dude?
Yeah, that's
They
great.
just
start
sound
now.
good.
Yeah, right. It's raining.
Make it rain, farm bucks.
This guy's
Is it
business.
raining? Actually, I don't want to go too far off topic, but we're supposed to go. We might
Tomorrow
still-
morning.
but it's like so cold and raining. and-
We're gonna go meet with Brenton and like.
but if we bring
like a little
back produce,
Yeah.
there's a freeze coming. So
Yeah. But we're
Yeah.
thinking about next Thursday. But next Thursday is 90% chance. No, 40%. 40% chance of snow.
I'd rather deal with 40% chance of snow than 90%.
Tomorrow
chance
is
of rain.
90% chance of rain, high of like 38.
Oh, great.
But we're like, are we allowed to do that? Because Brenton's going to be out there.
He is. I mean,
He's gonna be like, what? He didn't come because
the
it's
show
raining?
must go on.
Right.
Yeah, that farm is great. I
never
went out there
been.
last year. So.
You been?
All right, so let's try this out.
Yeah,
this
yeah.
is our
Yeah.
this is our gin
Cheers.
hot toddy
Cheers.
with all local
Back home.
Salud.
It is a little hot. Just take a little nice sip of it. Sip
little
it
dab will
slow.
do you.
My favorite part of the podcast for the audio.
opens up.
Oh,
you know,
that's good.
That is
That is
delicious.
good.
nice and
man.
effervescent. It's real strong. Clears out those sinuses.
And it's not just a little bit of gin in here. That's a fair amount of gin. I think we went through,
Yeah.
a third of that bottle.
Yeah,
This
you know,
is-
you got to do it right if you're gonna do it. You know.
We're very spoiled today.
I feel spoiled.
Yeah, this is perfect. Soup.
Making Forrest happy.
Yes.
Yeah.
And it's
And
cold
like-
outside. We got hot drink, hot soup.
Did you do this just because the weather, or was you planning on this?
My wife and I are just like all toddy crazy right now.
Toddy
So we're
crazy.
just like, the cold weather and this time of year, we find some kind of warm drinks to drink right now just because you can't do that in Texas because it's so hot all the time.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's like during the cold season, we're always like doing some type of warm drink.
They
But
do a toddy pop up.
yeah, for sure. Yeah, they're easy to drink. Before you know it, you're feeling pretty good.
No, thank you for making this. I guess we'll dip into Troy a little bit. You're working at the Capitol. That's interesting.
Yeah, it's a really cool job. I work for the Speaker of the House directly. I manage kind of like his special events, and it's everything from planning the logistics of the event as well as like cooking the food for the event and planning all the meals and things like that. And we have, groups of 4 people to 250 people sometimes. So it's kind of like one of those things you got to be on your toes and be ready and just, be ready to go. But I really enjoy it. Have a head chef there, Gabe Reyes. He's a fantastic boss, and we work really well together, and we kind of run the whole department. And it's a really great job. It's a real nice blessing, and I get to be really creative with my menus and things like that. So
Where
it's
do you
awesome.
stumble into a job at the Capitol?
That's like the first thing that I asked him. I was like, how did this happen?
Yeah.
Yeah, I had a good friend, Jordan Bass, who's an ex-Whole Foodie.
By
cool
the,
guy.
let's pause for a minute. Like, all
Bring it all
ex-Whole
together.
Foods except you are a unicorn in
Yeah.
this.
I have
You're
never
the
been in the
odd
Whole
man
Foods.
And your wife, right?
Yeah, for
We all
sure.
go- and thinking about the personal chef, I was like, Mr. Wake, Michael Wake.
Yeah.
He's going through my head.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah,
He's the one that- I think
sorry,
I
you
told
don't
you
know
this.
what we're talking about.
I have no
Either
clue.
do any of you people, unless you're a Whole
This
Foods.
is all
owner.
inside, guys. Inside.
Sorry, okay, we'll get off this.
Yeah, so
How did it happen?
So I joined the Capitol team and everything as a maitre d' to the Speaker of the House's apartment. He has an apartment on the west wing of the Capitol.
Interesting.
And so for the first session, I was a maitre d', and I was just kind of like hosting all the events there in the apartment. And at the end of session, they asked me to come on as full time. And,
That's awesome.
hooked it up with a good job. And yeah, I've just been doing it ever since. And
Well,
yeah, it's really
congratulations.
great.
That's
So,
really cool.
Oh, yeah.
How long has that been now?
I guess it's been about almost 2 years.
2 years.
Yeah. So this is my second session. So
So you have and along with your wife, have a creative side to you as well.
yes, sir. Yeah.
So you have a YouTube channel. Thanks for eating.
Thanks for eating. That's right.
You go, thanks for Google or whatever. Search
Yeah,
it.
just
and
search
it's
it.
at the very top.
It's easiest to search it all one word. Thanks for eating.
Yep.
And so I have one video on there. I have some other ones that I'm editing right now. And
Like the aesthetic and style you're going for there.
oh, thanks. Yeah. It's kind of random. I want to incorporate. I'm a musician. I've been a musician and performing since I was 12.
And what's the
So-
instrument of choice?
So I'm all vocals. So I do mariachi, a little bit of I'm a classically trained
You're
singer.
going to give us a little
and stuff.
example here?
Maybe. Maybe.
You need to finish that? Or just,
Yeah, let me finish this and then we'll get going.
All right, we'll come back to this.
Do you take song requests?
Yeah, so the videos are gonna have different music. I work out of Kyle, Texas. There's a Studio 1916 there.
Okay.
And I do all my stuff out of there. And I don't know, like I'm just kind of going with what I feel is right for the video. My first video is kind of like a rap track, and I always joked around with my wife that I was going to be a rapper because I love rap music. And
Tom Green style?
yeah, I'm really into like Run the Jewels and Outkast. Those are
Okay,
probably
there
like
you
my
go.
two favorite. Like Outkast and Andre 3000 Big Boy. They're like,
Yeah.
I mean, they changed my life as well as like Run the Jewels and
Sure.
And it's just kind of like I've been doing music since I was 12, all different types. And at this part of my life, I'm really into like mariachi and rap. Those are probably like my two, like most that I'm honing in on right now. So
Very cool.
Yeah.
It was a Christmas themed video, your first one.
Yeah.
Which is it's like perfect because it's perfect for all ages basically. My daughter would have loved that. 6 years old. You should show that to the family. Right?
Yeah,
So they'd be
yeah.
into that, but you got to wait a whole year.
Yeah.
Whatever.
So what do you got coming out soon?
So I got a really cool video that I just filmed in Runge, Texas with this guy, Bob Hansler. He's a YouTube star. He's kind of like survivalist. He teaches you how to like catch a rattlesnake and wrap it in bacon and cook it.
Did you do that?
No, we didn't do that, but that's probably on the bill for in the future. We're going to do some rattlesnake videos and stuff like that.
If you look at the first video, they're not all going to be like that.
No.
Cool.
So I'm going to focus kind of like going to different parts of Texas and foraging, items from the land and making different, meals and just kind of being creative.
That's cool.
I guess the video that I'm about to post that's coming up is we took a cactus pad and deep fried it in cornmeal. And then I took the tuna from the cactus and some chili piquin from the land and made a simple syrup. And we threw that all on a taco. Wow. And so just trying to be creative and trying to, set myself apart because there's a lot of, it's very saturated with all the different food channels and on YouTube.
Where do you cook? Where do you do your shooting? Do you do it at your house or do you have a studio?
Yeah, at my house. And then a lot of it's going to be location. Like
So this one you just did is out in the field?
Yeah, just out on just a campfire there.
So is the style still going to go? Are you going to have commentary?
Yeah, it's going to range from commentary to like songs and just kind of whatever I feel, Once I start editing the video, I have ideas of, what I'm going to say. But if I feel something different, I just kind of go with it. Like I wasn't even planning to rap on that video. And it was just like when I was in there, I was just editing and I felt it. And I was just like, oh, that sounds cool. Let's go with it.
That's the way to do it.
Yeah. So, and then that Studio 1916, they provide me with a lot of selection for music for my videos, so I have a wide variety to choose from.
So when you're talking about a studio, are we talking about like a videography studio? Or
it's kind of everything. It's solely music studio. My friend, he owns it, and he's out of Fredericksburg. His name's Blake Atwell, and so he's had the studio going out there for almost probably a decade now.
Man, I got to get up with him because I always call old friends in the music, to help with stuff for sound, and I need somebody locally though.
Yeah, he's really cool, and they took a fire station from 1916 and kind of gutted the bottom level and made it into a music studio.
Did they leave the fire pole?
No, they didn't leave the fire pole because that was, I think it was already taken out before he bought the property. But yeah, that'd be really cool. But it's a really cool old building there in Kyle, just kind of like just right off the highway. Yeah. And my girl, she does all her recording out there and everything. I do recording. I take random people out there, that want to record, and I kind of.
What's her band's name?
It's called Psychic Shark Music.
Do you ever sing with her?
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, we play weddings. I mean, sometimes like a couple times a year, we do weddings together, acoustic sets.
Right? I like that name.
Yeah.
Psychic Shark Music.
Yeah, and that's how we met. We met at an open mic night at House Wine on Barton Springs and Lamar. And I was just
classic.
Yeah, it was really cool. Like,
was there candles and everything?
No, but there might have been some fire there. But yeah, she's far out. She's super talented, and I just
she's cool.
We just have a really great relationship, and she's just been really great for me. So
is she still? Because she was a former Whole Foodie, or is she still there?
No, she's not.
What's she up to?
She's kind of job searching at the moment. She was affected by the whole COVID situation, so we're just kind of putting some feelers out there, and
but still in the culinary arts, or just kind of maybe.
I think it's maybe she's kind of just seeing what she wants to do right now. So we're not in any rush. We're enjoying our. We've been able to wake up like this whole year together and cook like every meal together and spend time with our cat. And it's like being retired essentially. And it's like,
we feel
when are we ever going to have that much time together? And we just got married officially in July. So it's just, it's really cool. Like we enjoy each other's company. We both have similar interests. Yeah, we filed all the paperwork, but we're going to have a wedding in 2022. Okay. So, which is going to be like the coolest wedding ever because we're going to have a lot of good music and just like great food and things
just
like that.
The one suggestion.
And everybody's going to be happy to be out of the house.
Yeah. Hopefully 2022 we can do it on Halloween. So.
Are you going to be catering for it out of your kitchen there?
Yeah.
Just don't cater for your own wedding. That's what I've learned.
I went to a Halloween wedding last year. It was fun. It was a good time. Yeah, that was at a Blue Moon. It was the harvest moon or whatever.
Did they wear costumes and everything?
I wore fangs. I was the only one that wore anything. I wore fangs.
Really?
Yeah.
I had a suit and fangs on.
Yeah, we want to encourage people to wear. We're going to do kind of a day party and then evening like adult only party. Yeah, and we want to encourage people to wear costumes and have fun.
And I mean the music set that you can have on Halloween for a wedding is fun too.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I love my background is, Spanish, Mexican, and I love to cumbia and dance. And, two-step. My mom taught us how to dance when we were real young, so, I'm just ready to dance.
You can play Monster Mash if you want to.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, for sure. I'm
Thriller.
really excited. Yeah.
Do a Dia de los Muertos theme.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah, really looking forward to it.
Are you from here?
I'm originally from Odessa, Texas.
Okay.
So I moved out here to go to Texas State. I was a vocal performance major, and that's kind of what got me in this part of Texas. And I just fell in love with all the trees and water out in this area. And so I've been here ever since.
Did you grow up with the food in the house? Was that like a big influence?
You know, they
Was it more
cooked, but I
music?
wasn't really into it. You know?
No.
Yeah, I mean, we were definitely into music and stuff. My mom and my grandfather kind of got me into music, and
What
that's
were
how
they
I started
playing?
singing. They were just like singing and dancing all the time,
Oh,
you know.
okay.
And then like my grandma would be singing while she's cleaning or something or making a meal, and you know, I'd ask her, "What are you singing?" She's like, "Oh, it's this old mariachi tune." And so
Oh, wow.
I learned it, and then you know, like just driving around with my mom, my grandpa, like there was always music, and they were really into it.
That's
and they
so
played a little bit of
cool.
saxophone, but they kind of got. You know, that was like music is a huge part of my life, and it's because of them.
Yeah.
And, you know, I just enjoy like performing, and it's really made an interesting life for myself just because I get to go to parties and sing, you know, and
Yeah.
people invite me just to come by their house and like play, you know, have a party and play some songs and stuff. And it's so rewarding, and
Oh,
people
yeah.
are so nice.
Music is a beautiful language. I like hearing that because I am a guitar player and I play all the time in
Yeah.
my free time. And and I didn't grow up with music in my house. You know, my dad was in telecommunications, and my mom, I don't even know what she did. She was realty. I don't know what she did, but no music. Nobody was singing in the kitchen.
Yeah.
But I'm always strumming. I'm like, is she like thinking I'm ignoring her or something? She'll come up and hang out with me, but like I'm like, she's probably going to appreciate it one day.
Yeah.
Right? Growing up with, so that's it. I would have loved to grow up with like a grandma or somebody singing in the kitchen.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, for sure.
My dad
We
was a
missed out.
DJ when I was growing up.
Really?
And it was like the most fun to go to parties.
And this is the 80s. Mm-hmm. Ooh.
80s, 90s, like
yeah.
like and all vinyl
Yeah.
Ooh,
until
nice.
it's all switched to CDs. But
Yeah.
yeah, and I would be his little Filofax.
No kidding?
Yeah, I would sit back there, and then his partner, which they were best friends, so I called him my uncle. And then his daughter and I were the same age, and so we would be like the hype girls and go out. We'd be like 5 years old doing the Running Man
That's
on the dance
awesome.
floor, getting everybody to dance. Yeah,
Yeah, that's cool.
it was a lot of fun.
And that was, and you're from, because I don't know if we dove back that far on your podcast.
We got into like grandma stuff.
We did.
But yeah, I mean,
You're from here?
San Antonio.
San Antonio. That's right.
Yeah.
We did go into that stuff.
Yeah.
I have to, I
Yeah.
always.
I can't believe I've been here 15 years though, which is
Yeah.
wild
Yeah,
to
that's
me.
Yeah.
same for me. Yeah, I feel like I'm from Austin now because
Yeah.
it's like,
Yeah.
you know, this
But
is
I'm
where I
also
grew
like,
up.
no, I'm from San Antonio.
Well, you know, go Spurs, go. You know, so it's
Yeah.
like,
Danny, what, 89 you got here?
I moved to Austin in '89. Yeah.
From
Houston.
H-Town. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
There you
Missouri City.
go. Yeah. Me, I'm the oddball here.
You were born here.
I was born here
Yeah.
in 2011, reborn.
Reborn.
Yeah. No, actually, and then immediately.
Chicago.
Folks like you, Chicago.
That's how you say it, right?
Yes, 4. Oh, no, that's, well, I won't go into that. Never mind.
I had one of the best times in Chicago when I was in Chicago.
You did.
I did.
We will make a book to hand out for folks because we've heard this story.
It's funny because I was just listening to episodes and you were talking. You're like, we'll fill you in on that later. He went to Alinea. It's a whole thing.
He won't let me tell the story.
Yeah, it's like he's told it enough.
But
times.
I've never met you before.
I've sat through this story, but we could make like a full blown. Be like, Danny brings up, and I'll be like, oh, we got a packet for y'all right now. Just follow along.
It's funny because I was like, I hope this somehow comes up.
No, but like he had an amazing experience at Linea. It's like I can watch Point Break and be like, Utah, give me 2. I can do like word for word.
Yeah.
I'm going to be able to do this with the Alinea speech. soon.
You just tell it for him.
Right. I'll be like, and then
Jason, go
I'll
ahead,
Be
take
like,
it.
I'll
There
take
you
it from
go.
here.
finish this sentence.
Appreciate this.
It was a Wednesday.
It was a good day. It was incredible.
We were with Josh. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I know the story, Danny. No, but I mean, it's like, tying back to you had an incredible experience. Now you're doing something like that. Everybody's happy right now, right?
Yeah. It's
That's
a
a
weird
good place
thing
to
to be like, because it's been such a like weird year.
Yeah.
It's like,
What do you feel guilty?
in a way, like
Yeah.
there's like, not necessarily guilty, but there is like I guess it is
Remorse,
guilty,
maybe?
of being
I mean-
like, there were terrible parts of this year that drove me to being like, you know what, I'm just going to do what I want.
Yeah.
And whether that's like
It's good.
that hurts a feeling. I just had to, and yeah, and it's been so much better for my mind. And I
Yeah.
think that's like that's where I've talked to a lot of people that have done the same thing, and it's like if this wouldn't have happened, maybe they would still be stuck in some sort of rut or whatever. And some people still are, and I don't know,
Well,
I think,
my philosophy is if you take care of your mind 1st, then you can be there for other people.
right,
Yeah.
You
right.
can't.
So what's inside of this right here is what you can take care of.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
You got to get on YouTube for that one.
It's like I used to listen to like Sublime a lot, and there was one lyric in there that he said that was like hard work good and hard work's fine, but first take care of head.
Right, yeah.
So, and that's kind of like the way I see that, kind of like the philosophy.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah, love the Bradley Noel reference. That's
Yeah, I'm all
always
over the place
welcome.
with music, man. I love several types of music. So, but
Yeah.
lyrics speak to me. It's like
Yeah. Oh well, being a lyricist.
Yeah.
Right. And what do you write about when you get into songwriting, or is it all over the place as well?
Yeah, it's kind of, I mean, it depends if I'm like singing like a more soul kind of like, because I sing kind of like a little bit of like soul kind of funky stuff. And then like with rap, I'm a more like animated person. Like I always have to tell my wife, hey, you realize like when I do raps, like I'm just being a character.
It's like you're.
It's like Little Dicky, right? He has another personality. That's kind of how I got to explain it, because I'm kind of raw and I have kind of a funny personality, and I like to incorporate that because that's the way I think. And so, it just changes. But when I sing, it's a little bit more, like poetic, I guess, and more, there's a different style. But
That's cool that there's like a differentiation between those two different, ways to do it. You know what I mean? Like you have like a one kind of, is like, I don't know how to say it, but it's more soft, I guess.
Yeah.
And then that's
Emotional.
That's gonna be the emotional, and then you got the hard side, like Eminem style. And
You got an alter ego.
plus, when you rap, it's like way more lyrics than like a song.
Yeah, yeah.
When
Oh,
you're
yeah.
singing. So
Yeah.
there's all that too. The songs are like 3 or 4 times as long than a regular like song that I would sing.
you're talking about word count.
Yeah, word count. Yeah, so yeah,
What did we think about the weekend? Was that a cool performance?
I think it crushed it, dude.
yeah.
Yeah.
I think it was like pretty awesome, the production level of it. I'm not.
Right.
I don't really know his music. I know a couple of his songs, but I mean the production was like out of
And
sight.
he really
It was
sang.
crazy.
He didn't lip sync.
Yeah.
I had heard that he spent millions of his own dollars.
Oh yeah, he
7
paid
million.
his own money.
Yeah.
Really?
Because you don't
Yeah.
get paid at the Super Bowl.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Why the hell not?
No, for like singing, I don't think those artists get any money because it's like publicity for them. They don't get any money.
Wow.
Can't be.
which is
Well,
crazy.
I
like-
would be
yeah.
like,
Because I mean, imagine how much it costs for like that production to be like a concert out.
I
in
doubt
the middle
Beyonce
at,
did
like,
not get paid.
Right. Well, we have a Dolly Parton clause in the Austin.
Oh, yeah.
All Day. We don't do anything without money.
If
involved.
she went in somewhere,
Hey, that's
if
what
Dolly
I'm
Parton
saying.
went in
Paid.
somewhere, she wasn't going to go in there without getting
Hey,
paid.
she knows
Yeah.
what's up.
Right. And now she's got an amusement
Yeah.
park.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, don't we need an amusement park? So we're like,
Dollywood.
yeah.
Dollywood. Yeah. Yeah. But I mean, that's the way you got to live sometimes.
Yeah.
But I mean, that's really not our philosophy. But I like just saying we have the Dolly Parton clause. So I want to talk more about the YouTube channel.
Okay.
Yeah. So you're going to go to locations. I'm kind of excited about it because it reminds me. I mentioned Tom Green just because he did formerly rap, but I don't know if you've watched what he's done on YouTube lately.
Not lately, but when I was growing up, like when he was first coming out.
So
and all that,
that's
I
the
used to be
Tom Green
into
you
it.
know? And like he's like a total gearhead. Like he's into all the synths and music and video editing. Like he wants the best camera and he'll get into it. Like he'll put a YouTube video up talking about gear the whole time. And it's like there's no point. He's just talking about gear.
Yeah.
But now he's traveling around making music, literally with a dog. I think he's back in LA now. But it kind of reminds me of what you're going to go, poach certain areas of the land and like do, cook certain things with it.
Yeah, just like going out to Fredericksburg, Ada's land where she lives out there with Reagan, and Reagan was my guitarist in college. That's her fiance, and so just kind of like seeing and studying like what's the best like time of the year to pick this certain fruit or vegetable at this land, and then incorporating that into my cuisine and stuff like that. And also it teaches me a lot about how to survive, like in case
How
you're
to
in any
survive.
situation, which I'm all about. I mean, I'm not like conspiracy or anything, but I love like learning about like survival and how to use everything you're
Yeah.
around. So
You need to learn how to make the
So
sotol.
tall.
Yeah.
If you want
Oh,
to survive,
so good.
yeah,
that's going to keep you safe.
yeah, that's
right?
super popular, that sotol and all that now.
Yeah, yeah. Is it super popular? I don't even know.
I feel like I'm seeing it a lot more
For
these
the amount
days,
of
yeah.
time that it's been around,
Yeah.
it has made a name for itself. I mean, look, it's a thing now. So
And I love the bottle. And when I do ask people, "Oh, have you heard?" Like, yeah, I listened to one with Bobby from Desert Tour. So I hear that a lot. So yeah, maybe popular.
Nice.
I like the bottles.
Who makes this one?
This is Desert Door.
Oh, Desert Door.
Desert
That's
Tour.
awesome.
Which
So
ones are you?
good.
Have you heard of?
I mean, I can't
This
really
is
think
the
of any
only
names.
one I've heard of, but I know there's
No
lots.
Yeah.
one here.
Yeah, I've seen them around, but I can't really think of any names. But I've definitely seen that name around for
This
sure.
is in Driftwood,
Yeah.
which is a gorgeous area, but so is Fredericksburg.
Yeah.
So
oh
that's,
man, it's beautiful out
we
there.
were talking about Ada joining us for this podcast.
Yeah,
This
yeah.
this is a welcome addition, but I didn't realize how far she is out there.
Yeah.
We talked to her. She's going to come in on March 9th.
Nice.
No, March.
Something like that. Right
I
around
don't know.
then.
I don't know. We're going to
Yeah.
make it happen.
Early March.
Yeah,
How did-
she's fantastic. She's so cool.
How did you meet Ada?
So it was like my friend Reagan, I guess they were dating, but I actually met her through another friend of mine from my hometown. Her name's Mackenzie Smith. She's a photographer and she works with like Texas Monthly and all that. And I was sitting next to her husband in a coding course. And I started talking to him and he's like, "Hey, do you know Mackenzie Smith?" And I'm like, "Yeah, that was my friend in high school," and blah, blah, blah. And then she was like, "Hey, you need to meet my friend Ada." And then Ada's like, "Oh, I'm dating this guy Reagan, and she's from
Like the whole
Fredericksburg." And I'm like,
spiderweb.
"Yeah," and I'm like, "Reagan, like Schmidt," and she was like, "Out in Doss, Texas, at their land is like so amazing." And I was like, "Yeah, he was like my guitarist all through college, and like just a big part of my life." And he kind of affiliated me with the guy that's from Studio 1916, Blake Atwell. They're all like from Fredericksburg and stuff like that. So
Yeah, that's good.
yeah, it's a small world. Like it was like,
It's bing, bang, boom.
connecting the dots, and it's awesome. I always try to make, every year I'll go out to Fredericksburg and go out to their land and check it out, and it's just a big part of my life.
Some
So.
cool stuff out there, right?
Yeah.
What's the brewery? All Stop.
Allstott,
Allstott Brewery.
Man, that thing's crazy.
I've never been, but I've heard.
So there's a trail. There's a trail that puts it in South Austin, and it takes you through all these back roads, and it's like this. It's the Texas Overlanding Trail, and it goes from like
Out there?
Austin, all the way to
Oh,
Fredericksburg.
no kidding?
Oh, cool.
Yeah,
Never heard of that.
Yeah,
That's cool.
I don't want to do it. It sounds pretty neat.
Oh, that's a long.
There's like no
ways.
gas stations. You go through like you see Longhorns through ranches, and
Oh yeah.
yeah.
You see all kinds of
I think there's
shit
like
out
some
there.
ghost towns back there.
You need a couple bottles of this, a big backpack full of food,
and some matches.
some matches.
Yeah. Survival, you gotta be ready.
Don't do that.
Okay.
Yeah, I'd love to go out there and find a remote place and cook with you outside.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You guys should collaborate.
I'm pretty good at
We will
cooking
take it up.
outside.
And you
Nice.
guys, yeah, this is the whole thing.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
We should do that.
Yeah, I love cooking on open fire. I grew up hunting, and I didn't really hike much when I was younger, but we hunted every year of my life growing up. And so, as I got into more cooking, I was just like, how can I make like a really badass meal? I don't know if it's okay to say that on here.
Yeah.
It sure as fuck is.
That's okay. I was like, oh, you never know. But on the campfire, because a lot of people just do kind of the random stuff or do what's easy. But I'm like, no. You can prep some stuff before you get out there and do some fantastic food. So that's what I like to do is I like to step it up a little bit and like really provide like a badass cuisine. So.
What have you found is your favorite thing to be making on open fire?
I don't know. Like I like to cook stuff, like to char stuff, like veggies and stuff. Get like a heavy char, like a Francis Mallman, that Argentinian chef. If you've heard of him, like do
Is he
stuff like that.
Was he on Chef's Table?
I think so. Yeah,
Yeah, that
and
was a
so
badass
yeah, like
episode.
charring
Only
vegetables
fire.
like that.
Only
yeah.
fire.
Yeah, it's crazy. And then just having different zones on your fire to like fry stuff, to keep stuff hot, to different temperatures and
Yeah.
working your zones. You can really create some really cool stuff. And so, and like deer hunting. We'll cook the backstrap like that night, like,
Yeah.
and kill it,
Or the heart.
or the tenderloins, yeah. And so I love doing backstrap out there. I do it several different.
You ever do it
ways.
right on the fire?
Yeah, for
Caveman
sure.
style or whatever? Yeah, that's just
yeah.
good.
I love it. Yeah,
What's it
doing
called?
steaks that way
Caveman
too.
style. I did a 36-hour. I cooked it in a circulator for 36 hours, right? And then we threw it on the coals on New Year's Eve. and had some crudo with it. Oh,
Ooh, I like that.
Yeah.
I like
it
that.
was good.
Yeah, I love I do a lot for people is the chicken fried backstrap,
Oh, yeah.
But I'll do like the panko breading, and it's just like fantastic, just a little bit of Lowry's, a little bit of salt, pepper, and you don't need much because the backstrap is just so like delicious.
Backstrap is incredible meat. It's
Oh,
so
my
good.
gosh.
I did. So we have a 4th of July party at my place, and I did a pork belly with. I did a, what do you call it? A porchetta, and I put the backstrap in the middle of the pork belly. It was good.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You're talking my
It
language.
was good.
So that's the open fire. That's going to be on the YouTubes, I'm
Yeah,
sure.
for sure. Like the video I'm going to post, we did that all on a fire that I built and everything with the,
So
doing that.
is it going to gear towards survival?
I mean,
Let's
there's
get
going to
some
be a lot.
squirrels.
There's going to be a lot. Yeah.
What was it?
I try it. The guy that I was working with, he was telling me, he's like, "Do you want to do like a video where you like get some bugs and cook it, and we eat some bugs and like tell people how to find bugs?"
Yeah, man.
and
You get the
eat 'em?" And I was
grasshoppers?
like, "Dude, let's do it."
Yeah.
I mean, I'll kind of try anything once. I'll just try it. If I don't like it, no big deal. But at least I know I tried it once.
Dude, I was in summer camp. I was probably 13 years old. We did this canoe trip. And the third day, we were for 5 days. The third day was survival day. We had to pick our own food. And the camp counselors were like, y'all go get your food. So we caught like probably 300 grasshoppers. Right? And we popped the legs off of them. And the camp counselors ate raviolis. And they ate them, they ate all the raviolis out of the can. They left the sauce. And they're like, here's your sauce. And they gave us a sauce for our grasshoppers. And we had grasshoppers and toast.
Nice.
Oh, my goodness.
Nice.
And then we picked those Mustang berries. You know those Mustang berries?
Oh, man.
It was terrible.
Terrible.
Yeah.
But you can live off of that shit if you have to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, like this in the syrup, the hackberries, are from Runge, Texas, and the chili pekin. So it's like,
Yeah.
use it.
I like this. I like this. I like the
But
the
I want to do
approach.
some squirrel, and I want to confit it in pig fat.
Yeah, I'm down.
That'd be
do it.
good, right?
Did you ever eat at Hudson's on the Bend?
Yeah. So I grew up on. I went to Lake Travis.
Okay.
So I grew up on Hudson Bend.
Yeah.
I live on Hudson Bend now.
Nice.
Right. So that was one of my favorite
Do we
places.
have
God.
a guest? Is there a
Scarlet Begonias.
in the doorway? Is there a child?
No.
Does she-
Unless it's a ghost child. Then.
I don't know. I don't know.
That would be fun.
Okay. Oh, we have a dog.
We do have a dog.
What's going on here? All right. No. Okay, sorry. Yeah, but no, Danny grew up.
Yeah, but
your
the
whole life out
the
there,
Austin food scene, seeing it like change
Yeah.
to what it has become has been incredible. I was lucky in 1998. I got to work at Jeffrey's. I worked at Jeffrey's, and my friend was like, "Hey, we need help this weekend. Can you come help us?" And I was like, "Yeah." And that's when I was a busboy, and I had worked at like restaurants on the lake and different like kitchens, coming up to this point. I think I was like 20, maybe 21, and I worked in this restaurant, and I saw like what like super fine dining was.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I mean for Austin,
Yeah.
and it was incredible. And I just, at that moment, I mean, I knew already what I wanted to do in my life, but at that moment, I was like, yes, this is it. This is like
Who told us about the $5 steak?
that was
Dave Mead,
that was
the Rambler?
Yeah,
Yeah.
when we were talking about
He thought he was
Jeffrey's
going to be
back in the
chased
day.
out of the town because he had the
He did a
$5
$5
steak.
Like
steak.
a steak night.
Yeah,
$5, which
you
is
know,
now you run down like $5.
No.
I mean, wow.
Yeah.
you can't even
Compare-
park for $5.
Yeah. Seriously.
I mean, a fried chicken sandwich at Popeyes is $5.
Have y'all had that fried chicken sandwich?
No.
I haven't.
Oh my
Why?
god! So I went the first. I went
I
before.
know.
I went before it ran out the first time. You know what I mean? I got like the first go round, and I remember we went in. I think me and my buddy we went in, and we were ordering them, and we're both chefs. You know what I mean? And you hear the people at the door. You hear one of each sandwich, no fries. You know what I mean? Just like, and they were just ordering them, just like coming through, just like. And I heard them. The people were like, "We're gonna run out of fucking bread, and we're out of fucking pickles." And are you fucking kidding me? I mean, they were like losing it. I mean, y'all worked in kitchens, right? You know,
Yeah.
it was like where you have to have the pan underneath the ticket machine catching all the tickets, but you know what all of them are. You know what I
Imagine
mean?
those
Right.
dreams those guys had. You know,
The
when you
sound.
hear it.
And they ran out of
Ticket machine.
bread, dude. They ran out of buns, like the Popeyes, right? They ran out of buns. They couldn't make the sandwiches. It was crazy.
I am
You're like,
aware.
I'll just take it in my hand.
Yeah,
Give me a hand sandwich,
I'm aware of all this, but I never understood.
dude.
the
I got
food.
one of each.
It was on the menu. It's
were
always
so
been on the
good.
menu.
I thought so. Yeah. That's
No,
what I
but this
thought.
was the spicy chicken sandwich. This
spicy.
was a so.
Oh,
No,
that-
but it's different.
But no, so
Spicy.
no, but Popeyes they only had like they had tenders and they had bone-in chicken, right?
I could have swore.
And they didn't have a chicken sandwich, and there was like a battle between Chick-fil-A and Popeyes. And I remember
oh, I know what we're
Chick-fil-A put up a meme, and it was a bucket of chicken, and they said, "Stay in your lane, Popeyes."
Come get Finn, babe. she wants you
Just
to
joking.
Finn.
She's writing notes to us.
Yeah. Oh, I thought we were going to get spoiled with some artwork again. All right.
Hello.
There you go. There he is. Yeah, but I hate to admit this, but I could have sworn that I had been to Popeyes before all this and ordered a chicken sandwich because it's really close. Okay. Don't judge me.
They started it, and the world went crazy. And now everything is okay again. But I mean, the chicken sandwich, you see the chicken sandwich craze, though, that's going on right now.
Yeah.
Everybody's got a chicken sandwich.
Oh, God,
I mean, if we're going to get on this topic of chicken sandwiches, we had a very good chicken sandwich
Oh,
at
yeah.
Brewing Co.
And also,
Brooklyn Breakfast Shop.
Yes.
Yeah. So Chef Ryan Rosen. Oh,
Yeah.
you're familiar with
Yeah.
Ryan Rosen. He's at the Brooklyn Breakfast Shop. He does a banging fried
I still
chicken.
haven't been there.
Oh, man.
My goodness.
I know.
It's good.
I don't know if we are still. We were planning on going.
yeah, we're
tomorrow.
thinking if it's not 12 degrees and raining tomorrow morning.
Yeah. So, favorite spots to get at in Austin? You know,
guys.
this is the one and only question we have here in Austin. I mean, on the podcast. Sorry,
I'm really so I've been eating a lot of seafood lately, and y'all interviewed
Danny Chapman.
Davis from Huckleberry.
Oh, yeah.
yes,
And man, that sustainable seafood, and just like their seafood's so fresh, and I'm just like a huge fan of theirs. Like I'm always posting them on my social media just because it's like great. And they're next to that soccer stadium, and once that opens up,
Oh, it's gonna be
it's gonna
ridiculous.
be like
Oh,
really
yeah,
fun
that's
and
gonna be nice.
can't wait.
Gangbusters, as they say.
but he's still there, right?
Yeah, for sure.
And there's a brewery.
Yeah, it's a Circle Brewery
Yeah.
up there, and then and they have their food trailer there, and it's awesome. And I've occasionally worked events with their company too, and I know his wife Reese, and
Reese,
she's
yeah.
wonderful too. So they're great people.
And has he gotten the packaging down to be like pizzeria style? Is that what he does? Do you know? Because
I don't know.
you didn't get it to go probably.
Oh no, I ate there. Yeah, they have an outdoor eating there now. So
Yeah, I was there for the opening day. I haven't been back since, but Scott, careful of the camera. Okay.
So seafood, what kind of
Yeah.
seafood we like?
Well,
man.
Huckleberries are great. I'm glad you shouted that out.
Yeah, it's
especially
like-
because he's been on here.
they do like the Gulf Coast stuff. I mean, I love crawfish, salmon. I love like crispy trout.
So you like it cooked or raw or?
I mean, I like everything.
Yeah.
Have you been
I'm
over to
huge.
Shore? We were over there. Oh no, Shore Raw Bar and Grill.
Okay.
Cool episode. Brandon Silver starts off with a.
That's the first one you sent me to listen to.
Is it?
He's ex Whole Foods too.
He is. I like Brandon and his intro to his podcast. Like
Talking about falling asleep or something.
falling asleep. He's like, I fucking fall asleep. It's a good intro. He's just falling asleep on the line or something because he's working so much.
That's cool.
But Shore is good. Yeah. So what were you saying? Cooked? Yeah. But Shore.
I like me personally. I like raw seafood
Yeah.
or like lightly cooked.
Sure.
You
Yeah.
Yeah.
Monger's just moved into my neighborhood.
Yeah, that new Mongers.
Oh yeah.
That's a good spot.
The old Vino. Have you been over?
Not yet. Not since they moved.
So that's Shane over there. Tell him I said hi when you do go.
I will. He'll be
But
like,
they
who
got
are
to.
you?
Well, introduce yourself. He's got a good poke bowl.
Yeah, the poke is good
I
there.
love good poke.
Yeah.
And they do good stuff. They do some crudos and they do some oysters and like I love eating oysters because
Yeah,
oysters are
same.
alive until you eat it.
Danny. Wow.
Not weird at all.
Yeah, no, that's okay.
It's so good, man.
What about you, Mari? Where's the jams for you?
I'd say one of my favorites always is Lynn, Asian House.
Oh, they should.
Heck
Dude,
yeah,
I've seen
the
her roll
dumplings.
2 dumplings at once.
God, she's
like
magician.
I know she's
Yeah.
incredible.
Yeah.
That big soup dumpling. Ooh, I like that.
So
Good choice.
good.
Good choice.
Yeah.
Take that one, everybody.
Yeah, she's just I mean, she knows what she's doing. She does it well, and it's just consistent every single time. I love the open kitchen. And so it's like just being able to like watch them.
Yeah, sit at the bar right there, and you
Magic.
can watch them roll the dumplings in front of you.
And their dim sum on the weekends is amazing.
Love some.
I mean, all you got to do is order off that first section of the menu.
Yeah.
That's
I
it.
mean,
you don't have to go
it's
any farther if you don't want to.
all, but do.
Incredible.
But do.
Everything is
So good.
Is amazing. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. Lynn is always always up there.
And she's very, very nice. And yeah, she is. She's always up there. I mean, you can tell she's one of those people that are just like completely like driven to be. And she's like Jiwa dreams of sushi for dumplings.
Oh yeah,
For dumplings. Oh my God, that'd be a cute little
yeah.
cartoon.
There you go. We should make that.
There you go.
Write it
We
down.
want to get an artist. We got some plans here. We're not going to talk about it.
Well, that was a really good choice. I really like that.
Yes.
Yeah.
Troy, back to you. What else do you think?
Let's see. We've been eating. I mean, it's kind of been the year of to-go food. You know,
It
with
has
all the-
been.
and
There you
so-
go.
It could be pre-COVID.
Well, even then, Old Thousand is one of my favorite
Oh,
spots.
yeah.
Man, I love the ambiance of the
Shumai there?
restaurant. Oh man, Shumai.
They opened a new one.
That's
in
for me,
Vernon.
man. Yeah, I haven't been to that one. I heard they have like a chicken sandwich on their menu that looks like fantastic.
Yeah, I just
See?
saw that.
Yeah.
And I like what they
Chicken
did
sandwich?
during
Chicken
the
sandwich.
pandemic when they had the bears going and delivering food with jam box. You know, I mean, they made
Yeah.
they tried to make it normal.
I love
Yeah.
their bathroom. They have the
Oh, dude. It's
like if
so
you're
cool.
coming to Austin like for the first time and you need to go to the bathroom, just go to Old Thousands.
Or Ramen Tatuya by Dinho. That one's pretty cool too. It's got like
Cool
the
bathroom?
samurais all painted.
All right,
Oh, yeah.
favorite bathroom talks. Now, what else? Who else? Bucky's is fucking awesome.
Yeah, you can get off the floor in there.
Bucky's is amazing.
They take the cake.
Arlo Gray has a really good bathroom.
Nice.
Yeah.
It's all of her. I think it's the writings from her like favorite childhood books, are like written all over.
Oh, really?
Cool.
So we really are doing this.
Yeah.
This just happened.
All right, that's cool.
Bathroom
I
talk,
had,
Great.
man.
Heard.
I had no idea.
Hey, you got to finish strong.
Hey.
Yeah, I've seen
Everything matters in design of
Yeah.
restaurant.
Oh,
yeah.
totally.
I mean, if you're going to go to the restaurant, we have a special guest on the podcast right now, a Miss
Scarlett
Scarlett
Begonias.
Begonias.
So
Hello.
Miss Begonias.
Welcome.
She is.
Welcome.
She's gone.
And she's gone.
And she's out.
Look, she drew us a logo.
She drew us our logo.
There you go.
There we go. We need to replace it with that.
Perfect. That'll
You know,
be my next tattoo.
What an artiste.
Bam.
Yes, we need some tattoos. In fact, I'm going to touch on this real quick because this will release. So Choco is this company that we kind of
This is
partnered
cool.
with.
Yeah.
Have y'all heard of Choco?
On the podcast.
You've
yeah.
heard of it on the podcast.
Yeah, I saw the post.
Yeah, they're really cool. Oh, I just aired an
Yeah,
episode.
yeah.
Like before you walked in, I was like, I gotta get this up, and then we gotta set the cameras up. But the so they're doing. It's
What is it
coming-
called? Do you remember what it's called?
Ink something. Ink.
Chef Ink or
Something
Ink,
with
it's, they're highlighting the
And it's
chef's
for
tattoos.
Austin.
Oh, really?
So
Oh,
for
nice.
So,
So
you send them a picture of your tattoo if you're the culinary industry.
It doesn't have to be of radishes.
Yeah, it doesn't have to be a radish. It can be whatever. Just if
Ryan,
you have a tattoo
Ryan.
and you're a chef, you send it in, and they're going to. There's going to be a competition, not a
Yeah,
competition.
so you
There's
get a
gonna be
$150 donation
$150
towards
donation.
a tattoo. I
yeah,
think.
tattoo voucher.
Yeah.
For like your story of your tattoo or
No,
the art
I
itself.
think they're. I don't know. How they're
Yeah,
gonna
I think
judge
that's
it.
probably what it is. Whatever the
Yeah.
they're going to have some sort of criteria for it, but it's going to be.
What's kind of fun.
Yeah,
They
that's
did
cool.
the waste.
Waste is gold.
Waste is gold. Recently, Hillside.
Pharmacy.
Hillside,
Yeah, Hillside Pharmacy, Otoko, Il Bruto,
You'd think we'd know.
the Casa Luz,
Casa
and
Luz.
then there was
yeah.
one more. The other one was foreign and domestic.
Foreign and domestic.
Nice.
God,
Which
that's
was-
another good one.
Foreign and domestic. Yeah, they opened a new spot too. Not another foreign and domestic. It's what is it called? Does anybody know? We were invited there by Ashley from Whole U.S. Foods.
I missed that. But what they did was they took whatever would normally
Get
go in
thrown.
trash,
Do
and
I
they
see-
they made something out of it.
Any ink on y'all? No.
Oh yeah.
I have 3 tattoos on the back of my arms, and then one right here, a Texas here, and then a Japanese-inspired tattoo, and then an owl here. Those are
Well,
mine.
send them. Send them to Chelsea.
13.
She has 13.
Yeah.
So I'm getting there.
I don't actually. I've never counted, but I don't think it's in double digits.
Yeah.
I don't know. I actually had a red tattoo right here on my wrist, and she was telling me, "Don't get it in red."
Yeah.
And it's
And
gone.
you can't see it at all
Yeah.
anymore. I actually got another tattoo over it. So, but I guess if you want to get a red tattoo, you just need to be aware that you need to get it touched up every
Yeah.
few
It's
years.
temporary.
It's like henna. It's like a long-lasting henna.
Yeah, it like doesn't stick.
Maybe
That's
test the
crazy.
tattoo with red first. If you really
Right.
like
Yeah,
it,
if you like it, go
then
back over
and
it.
get it
There you
again.
go.
Right. Yeah.
It's funny because I sort of didn't like it.
Boom.
You're like, well, it's a win-win.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
That's awesome.
Yeah. Disappearing ink.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. Yeah. So, so are we on bathrooms right now or favorite restaurants?
No, I was actually well, if you want to keep on bathrooms. But I wanted to shout out a restaurant that I went to this weekend.
Yeah, let's hear it.
So some friends and I stayed at this really beautiful house in Lockhart this weekend, and it was like just off the square. And so we just like walked around town and stuff. And first of all, Lupin Lil's is down there, and that's my buddy's place.
Richard Platt.
Shout out, and Miranda Platt.
Miranda, they're great.
Yeah, they're two of the best human beings in the whole wide world.
Oh, so good.
Also ex Whole Foods.
Yeah. We're
There's a
Stick
theme.
together. Yeah.
And yeah, they have a badass pizza spot down there.
The pizza's fantastic.
It's amazing.
Oh,
and then so there's their spot I had to go to, and then across. Some of the folks previously of Justine's opened up Little Trouble.
That's what it was.
And I went
It's
to
not
Little
foreign
Trouble.
and domestic. We were invited there. Okay.
Oh, go, please.
Little Trouble?
Little Trouble.
Okay.
And then upstairs from Little Trouble is El Dorado, which I didn't get to check out because they were closed when we wanted to. But the Little Trouble was amazing. And their decor is really awesome. It's in the basement of the building. And
Anything
they have
like Justine's?
outdoor seating a little bit.
A little bit.
Very meat forward.
Oh, looks cool.
Yeah, everything was amazing.
Meat forward, you said?
Mm-hmm.
I like that.
Cool.
Yeah.
Well, that's exciting to hear about new spaces like that.
Yeah.
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 He is someone also ex Whole Foods from Justine's. What is his name?
Oh, Chuck.
Chuck?
Chuck.
Is that right? Mm-hmm. He's Whole Foods, right?
Yep.
Yeah. Look at that.
And then he was actually,
taking
I think
over.
he's working on El Dorado,
Okay.
is what Richard was saying. Yeah, it's all connected.
That's crazy.
I
yeah.
hear somebody told me that there's another place that's like that. Danny, do you remember that? Like Whole Foods, there's like, I can't think of the name of it. There's another company that people have worked for. It's like a college, though. You know, after you leave,
Yeah.
we all went there.
Yeah.
I forget where it was, but
Oh, and then on the way back, we went down to Luling and went to City Market.
Oh yeah, did you get
Barbecue.
the ring sausages?
Yep. Got to.
I got the whole menu.
That's the shit.
Yeah.
that's the way to do it.
Yeah.
I
And
think,
a big red.
yeah, when I go
Oh,
out
you gotta have
with
big
Danny,
red barbecue.
Have to.
I just
Especially
let him
Texas.
order everything. I feel like that's probably what it's like going out with you. Right? Just let her order.
We should cook. It'd be fun.
Yeah.
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 I'm totally down.
Yeah.
100%.
I went
Outside.
Go ahead.
I went to a cool spot yesterday in San Antonio called Cured. Have you
Oh
heard
yeah,
of that
yeah,
one?
yeah. Over there in
I
the
go there
Pearl.
for my birthday every year,
love
and
it.
I order. Sorry, I'm like taking over your story. It's my style. So I go for my birthday and during happy hour and get a plate of the fried quail legs.
Those are the best.
And that's like what I have for dinner.
Yeah.
It's just like, and it's like 25 cents a quail leg. And so I just order like 25 quail legs
For sure.
and sit there and just like clean them off with like a
you can
cocktail.
build like a little house with the bones.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, I've done that too. Oh, man.
Their
Did you
meats are
see
amazing.
the little meat slicer?
Oh, yeah.
I've
It's so cool.
actually sharpened that.
Really?
Oh,
I
nice.
have.
Oh, yeah,
Somebody
that's
had
right.
to crank it, and I was.
So therapeutic.
Yeah. Yeah, that place is bomb. We had like a fried oyster sandwich yesterday, had a cheese plate and some boudin empanadas.
Yummy.
They have
We-
really good cocktails there.
We have plans to invade San Antonio. We're going to take a day trip, and that was one of the places.
Oh,
we
God,
wanted to
can I go?
Dude,
Well, we want him to come. The catch is we wanted to come out.
We want
here.
him to come for a
because
podcast.
we're South San Antonio, right? Or North San
North
Antonio.
San Antonio.
We're North San Antonio. Sorry, so it's not that far,
yeah.
especially with COVID, right? Just get on I-35 and
They
swerve into
come
somebody.
here. I mean, we got reach over there.
Yeah, or we can be mobile. But Cured was like the
Yeah.
first place.
Dude, you
got to
do the bone luge.
Yeah.
You get the bone marrow and dump a shot of Buffalo Trace down it.
Let's do it.
Buffalo Trace.
I'm down.
Bone
They had like
Bone
a,
luge.
Yeah.
I was just like, what is this?
It's like the grown-up version of like the ice like shot.
Yeah, yeah, with that,
Yeah.
the ice.
Yeah.
And how is the bathroom at Cured?
It's nice. Their whole like design is
I like
great.
what I like.
Floors-
You walk over the
really
glass
is
and you can
nice.
see down through the. Oh.
I mean, that display case when you walk in,
And it's in the pearl.
The
the
display
white
case is
and
sick.
everything. Yeah, the Pearl District is so beautiful. Like, I'm so glad
Actually-
they did that over there. Hotel Emma, all that area.
My
is, like,
aunt
so
works
cool.
at Hotel Emma.
Oh,
Wasn't
nice.
the CIA
beautiful.
there? Or yeah.
Yeah.
It's still there, right? Okay.
And then the farmers market there is really awesome.
Yeah,
if you
yeah.
make it there. I've been
Amazing.
there several times. And
have you been out there to
It's
that
great.
Pearl
Yeah,
Farmers
yeah.
Market?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
Not to the farmer's market.
Oh, yeah.
No,
Yeah.
but I've been to the Pearl.
Yeah.
enjoyed
It's
myself
really
there.
cool. But yeah, bathrooms, everything there is like perfect.
Spot on. It's all pretty new too.
Yeah, everything's just so clean over there. Like when we were eating out there, I was just like, man, this is just such a perfect day. Like it's just, it's a great spot.
Cool. I guess just got news from Ada that we're going to go out next Thursday.
Next Thursday,
Shout
whenever
out.
it's snowing.
So enjoy the rain tomorrow, Brenton. Sorry. We're going to be snuggled inside.
But it's snowing, yeah.
Hey, we're gonna have hot toddies tomorrow.
It's not going to snow. They can't see that far ahead here. You know, it might be sunny and 80 tomorrow for all we know.
Yeah.
It's true. It is Texas.
Sorry. But okay. Well, that I like where that section went because that is the only standard section.
That was a fun. That was a fun.
Well, I could go on forever.
Yeah.
About bathrooms or restaurants.
Oh, I mean both.
I spent a lot of time in them, you know.
Very passionate. I like what I like.
I did think of an Austin bathroom that I really like that I want to mention. I didn't know if we were going to
My
get back to
own.
it, but we did. But
great
Loca
restaurant.
de Oro, if you've been there.
Loca de Oro.
That is one of my favorite
Fiore
restaurants.
Tedesco, I think is his name.
Yes.
Yeah, and Fiore's such a great person, such a
He's
sweet
an
guy.
amazing human being.
And they have really good like rillettes and like just like pasta, and I mean it's just so good. Have y'all been there?
I've worked a couple of events where I've been
Okay,
Yeah, me
around
too.
him
Yeah.
and had some of his stuff.
Yeah, he's cool.
I did
Yeah.
the dessert for their, I forgot what year, birthday party. Whenever I was with Sweet Ritual,
Okay.
I did like a little ice cream sandwich for them. And,
I had an ice cream sandwich
They're
today out of your
amazing.
freezer. It
Yeah.
was delicious.
Oh yeah, their desserts. Oh my gosh, it's like
Yeah.
we once spent like a anniversary there, and we were in our Star Trek tops, me and my wife, and we spent like 3.5 hours there. It felt like because we had like probably like 8 different plates, courses, and stuff. And then, you know, we had like our espressos in the middle of the meal and like just this fantastic experience with Fiore and everything. And it was just,
Yeah.
I was like, dude, this
his
I'm gonna
Amaro
remember this.
menu.
Oh, yeah.
I unfortunately have not eaten there, but I have had plenty of conversations with him about coming on here.
I like that guy.
But he's a family man.
Yeah.
He likes to get home,
Yeah.
so it's been tricky. But
He's
Yeah.
super, super nice.
I should get
Yeah.
back. Oh, he said yes every time. I'm similar though. I just want to go home and be with my family.
Yeah. It's like me and my dog.
I like that. Yeah, me and my cat. Shout out to Dobby.
What up, Tony?
Nice. Well, guys, anything we should touch on before we wrap it up? You got to follow. Thanks for eating. We'll link that in the description of the YouTube, or I'm sorry, in the description of the podcast.
Yeah, I got it. Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, all that stuff.
Follow
Thanks for
everywhere.
eating. Yeah.
Yep.
Cool. Well, Madi, you're not doing anything for the family, right? I mean, keep that kind of private, right?
Well, kind of. So I'm working on my own private chef website, which will then offer
What's the
different
site?
classes and stuff like that. It's not up yet,
Okay.
but I'll keep you posted.
Yeah, keep us posted.
But right now, I'm just doing everything through my personal Instagram and building up stuff. I'm such a perfectionist that I have to have everything like put together and then I push it out.
Yeah,
So I'm in the process of building all of that.
sure.
And
It's a good time to do that.
yeah, exactly. Yeah, I have some like my digital artist friends are working on logos, and I have another
Cool.
friend working on the website, and like things that I'm probably not the greatest at. I'm just pushing it out and delegating. So.
Sweet. Yes, keep us posted.
Yeah, do.
We'll be happy to talk about it. If you've made it this far into this episode, we love you. And we will be doing a giveaway from Chef Knives
knife
to
giveaway.
Go. Yeah, it's a Tohiro donated from
Nice.
the great Mark Richmond. So if y'all need a knife, anybody can enter this.
It's a nice
I don't know
knife.
how we're going to run it, but just look out for it.
I got that knife
like
15 years ago.
The same knife.
Yeah, the same
He
knife.
randomly
Really?
offered
It was
to us.
given to me as a gift.
Really?
Right. Yeah, it was part of a kit, and I still have it. And like the back of it is like chipped up from opening all the Topo Chicos and whatnot. So you know what I mean? Beers. But it's
Rambler,
it's one Ramblers.
I'm sorry.
It's one of my favorite knives. You know, and we're giving one away now. It's pretty neat.
Awesome.
It is
Yeah,
neat.
that's
It is
awesome.
neat. Yeah, look for that. But I want to thank you for coming back in.
Yeah, thanks for coming in.
Yeah,
Come back
anytime.
in. Come back in anytime.
Great talking with y'all.
It just works like that. So
Yeah, this was awesome. Thank you for having us.
awesome.
Yeah.
Thank you for the drinks.
Hey.
Yeah, that was a great.
Usually we're doing that. We're
Gin-
sending y'all home for some ranch
my
riders.
first gin toddy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's good.
Yeah, it was tasty.
Very good.
Yeah.
All right, cool, guys.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
Cheers. All right.